Okay, I'm gonna try to hold my phone like this so there's not a glare in my eye. So, door dashing is wild. So, to the person last night who ordered a bag of Doritos and several cans of soup, we know you're sick. We hope you're feeling better. And then to the person whose order we're in the middle of doing right now, Excedrin and a bunch of yummy snacks. We're pretty sure we know what you're going through. And we hope you're feeling better. But Sil has a question for you.
Are you dipping white cheddar Cheez-Its into queso blanco?
Because that would be insane, but also it sounds really yummy. I'm still figuring out TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. But one of the most aggravating things is that I can't edit clips as I take them. I either have the option of recording as I go, saving it to draft, and then I can go in, edit the clips, add on the little effects and the text and whatnot. I can't edit it. That's really irritating. If I want to do that, I almost have to choose to not do clips as I go and instead take them on my camera. Because once I take clips that are pre-recorded on my camera, I can't record directly to TikTok. I don't know how y'all do it, to be honest. But I did just realize that I have a ton of things I clipped, I recorded little bits in my phone that I've accumulated into a file. So just you wait. I already have so much stuff to give you guys eventually.
Oh my god.
Just had my first please don't be my ex-girlfriend's order scare. Yeah.
That last clip, you definitely sound like an old person. Your millennial is showing. You're like, I don't know how you kids figure out this TikTok thing. I'm trying though.
I mean, at least they have a car. I don't have one, so I can't really talk. I don't know that my girlfriend cares about me because she left the window fully open in the dark and then she just left me here. Just kidding, I'll be fine. There's this McDonald's that we're about to refuse ever getting orders from because they always take forever. Damn, I want McDonald's. So the other day I made the mistake of not wearing something that was obnoxiously gay while straight passing. And I went to pick up a pizza order at a pizza place. They told me my order would be a few minutes still. I was like, okay. And then I let out a big sigh because I'm tired. And the guy who had come in right after me was like, at least it's almost Friday, right? And I was like, yeah. And I went to the far corner to be out of the way and sat down. This guy chose to sit down directly next to me out of all the empty chairs in that building. I should also include here that this man was literally Napoleon Dynamite's brother without his glasses. He had overheard that I was picking up for Doordash and asked me, so, do you make any money on those apps? I was like, I mean, it's decent, but if people didn't tip, we wouldn't make anything. And then he launches into this, I tried my hand at one of those grocery shopping apps, but you had to shop for these people and then argue with them about whether or not they needed this specific item or whether I could have just taken something close enough. You had to shop for them. Imagine shopping for your Instacart. You have to shop. And then, you didn't make anything off of it. And I was just like, I mean, tried Shipped very briefly. We gave up on that pretty fast. And then continued to text my girlfriend while I was like, this guy won't stop talking to me because he would not shut up. And I was giving him pretty short answers, but just kind of ending what I deem as conversation enders. He wasn't taking a hint. And is like, oh, I'm just so glad, COVID's over. And I'm just like, is he referring to the fact that I'm wearing a mask? Because I wear a mask everywhere. And He's just like, since I became a single dad, my kid's sick every other week, and my immune system's just gotten to be really strong, so like I don't need to wear a mask anymore. I was just like, oh, okay. And I just continue to freaking text Sil being like, you would not believe the audacity of this dude. And then as he's sitting next to me, he's like, I guess I should get up. I should go up there and place an order. That whole time that he was talking to me, he could have been placing his order, but no. He made the mistake of having the audacity and thinking that any girl in his proximity who was alone, he might have a chance with.
GPS knows you're there.
Oh, so all my ads right now are for Winn-Dixie. We don't really shop at Winn-Dixie personally, but we do love taking DoorDash stops for Winn-Dixie. Because we would so much rather take a shopping trip where we have to shop for all these meticulous items for some other person and shop in peace than wait at a Wingstop where they keep being like, it's just going to take 20 minutes more, and then they take 45. And you've waited 45 minutes for the food, you have to drive for who knows how long, and you get paid $6. But I could be shopping for someone for maybe a few minutes, maybe 15 minutes, to get specific items, and you get paid like 14, depending on the stop. The amount of products that we've picked up on these different shopping trips for people with vulvas, like either like menstrual products or different things like that, is kind of surprising, because you're really getting a luck of the draw of whether or not the person who's shopping for you even knows what to get and to get the right thing and whatnot. So it feels like we're trusted. You don't know, also, like, you don't know what this person's going through. If they're like really stuck at home, have no ways of transportation, they could be disabled, they're relying on us to get it. We, the lesbians, will happily bring you your cranberry pills, your pads, your makeup palette that you know that some cishet dude is not going to be able to know the difference of. Your lesbian DoorDash drivers will happily help you out. Wait, would you say that a Sonata is like one of the gay cars, or no? No.
If they had the Suzuki now, I would say yes.
Any sort of like hatchback, a Jeep.
The Suzuki is super lesbian vehicle.
No, when I saw that one lady, I didn't even see her. I had just seen her car by that 7-Eleven where I had that one stop at.
The hatchback.
I didn't even see the rainbow bumper stickers or whatever. I really just saw the hatchback, and I was like, that's like a really gay car, I love it. And then I go in and I see her and I'm like, I wonder if they go together, but didn't know. And I'm wearing my rainbow like never give up with Michael Myers shirt. And then as I'm getting into the car, she's getting into her car and she's like, I really like your shirt. And I was like, thanks. And I'm just like, oh my god. But I love seeing lesbians in the wild. I'm always like, lesbians, because I feel like because we are not the types to go to like the club, really.
Yeah, I get dragged there, so a designated driver. And I'm like, I'll go, but I'm gonna complain the whole time.
I used to sometimes, but like now we're pretty much home buddies. Like finding other lesbians in the wild, like in real life, and not just on the internet, like other queer friends like us, is hard. But also, if you were a couple that ran into me before COVID in a Publix, you complimented my whole outfit, and you had a small child that was eating an apple. I believe it was a little girl. I'm still kicking myself for not trying to be like, friend you all on Instagram or whatnot, because I like the whole way home I was like, would that have been weird? Like, it was someone local, someone like they're like a family with kids, so I doubt they like are the going out type. They seem like the more like settled down type, like us. Like, I don't know. I kick myself for not initiating a friendship further. At least putting that out there. But also, where are the queer establishments that aren't bars? I know I'm not the only one talking about this. I know there are people out there that want this. I just wish there were more like queer, like, even if it was kind of a bar by night, but like primarily was a coffee shop or a cafe during the day that maybe also served alcohol, that would be great. Just like maybe so many of us queer folks would have such a problem with alcohol if there were more establishments and places where we could meet up and congregate that didn't revolve around alcohol. Where are the queer book clubs? Where is the Chuck E. Cheese for queer adults? So that historically, bars are where we congregated and originally started to find each other, but